Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be showing you how I'm doing box braids on my daughter. I needed a quick style for the summer, something that'll be long lasting, and I added some color for some fun. I had a few packs of braiding hair laying around, so what better way to use them? The only products I used on this style is the Shine and Jam braiding conditioner. So I sectioned her hair off into medium sections. You can do however big or small. I'm putting the Shine and Jam on her edges to hold it down. I need this style to last at least 3 weeks to a month. So the section of braiding hair needs to match the thickness of the section of hair you're braiding it with, if that makes sense. Your hair will actually be the third leg of the braid. You will loop the braiding hair around as shown and pretty much proceed to braid like normal. The hair in my left hand is her hair. I'm kind of holding it tight so the braid won't slip, but I didn't do it tight enough. As you can see, it's slipping at the root. It's actually sliding down, so I'm going to take it off and start it over. So without yanking on the hair, make sure the grip is just snug enough where it won't go anywhere. Once you get towards the end of her hair, you're going to use enough Shine and Jam so it'll blend in with the braiding hair. I feel like in every video I'm telling you all, do not detangle their hair with that small comb, but I am still doing it. So because you used her hair as a third layer of the braid, you're going to borrow from each piece of the braiding hair. So I just borrowed from one piece. I'm still continuing to braid down, and then I'm going to borrow from another piece. Once you do that, all 3 pieces of the braiding hair should come out equal. Try not to let go of the hair while you're braiding down, because that just happened. It'll leave an indentation or a bump in the braid, and you can see where it's borrowed. But I'm gonna just keep going because it's summertime. She'll be fine. Nobody's looking at her. Now, you don't have to braid all the way to the end like I like to, but that's just my preference. I'm going to repeat this process again for you, but this time with rainbow hair, so it should be easier to see where I'm blending her hair when I get towards the end. So again, make sure the hair you're using is the same size as the section of hair you're about to braid, and if not, adjust accordingly. Hold the hair in your hand while you grip the base and just continue to braid. I braid underhand. That's a little easier for me. You can do it underhand or overhand. I actually did both within this video. So again, I'm borrowing hair from one side, usually 1/3 of the section. I like to braid down at least 2 more times before I borrow from the other section. That way it won't create that lump that I was talking about earlier. So the rainbow hair ended up being about 3 to 4 inches longer than the black hair. Usually I would have cut it to make it fit, but she asked me to leave it that length. And by the time I finished, it actually looked fine, so I'll show you towards the end. So now that the braiding is done, I divide her hair into sections because it's a little easier for me to dip it into the boiling water. That way her braids just won't be going everywhere. But I put the towel around her neck. I dip each section into the boiling water. It makes the hair softer and it's not as stiff. So that's what I'm doing right here. So here are the final results. This style took about 4 hours. I tried to do it at an appropriate length so it wouldn't be down her back. She's about to stand up so you can see how long it is. So you can tell the colored braids aren't that too much longer. Like I trimmed the ends so it could fit. But here it is.